Hello, boys and girls. Today we are going to be talking about one of the ocean's most playful, cutest, most beloved creatures, dolphins. In fact, we love dolphins so much. Did you know that just 1 month ago, on April the 14th, it was National Dolphin Day? Well, there are over 40 species of dolphins, ranging from the smallest dolphin, which is the Maui dolphin, who's about 5.5 feet long. That's about as tall as I am when I'm standing up, and weighs about 110 pounds, all the way up to the largest of the dolphin species, which is the orca, which, that's right, the killer whale is not a whale at all. It actually belongs in the dolphin family. The orca can be 31 feet long and weigh 20,000 pounds. That's pretty amazing. Most of the dolphin species live in the ocean, but there are 4 species that can be found in rivers around the world. In fact, in Colombia, where the Amazon River runs, there is a dolphin species that lives there, and it is the pink Amazon River dolphin. I had the opportunity when I lived there as a missionary to see this dolphin many times when I was out on the river. And I have a map behind me here where you can see there's Brazil, Peru, and Colombia, the country where my family served as missionaries. And here is the Amazon River running right through those 3 countries. And down here at the bottom, they have a couple of animals painted on this map, and one of them is the pink river dolphin. Well, almost all dolphin species have some things in common. While they may differ in coloring or size, all dolphins have 2 eyes that are actually independent of each other. Do you remember what other animal we studied that has eyes independent of each other, meaning it can look at 2 different things at one time? That's right, the seahorse family. Well, dolphins also have a blowhole. That means they come up to the surface, and out of that hole they breathe, and they can also make sounds. So what does this tell us about a dolphin? That's right, it's a mammal. It doesn't breathe in the water through gills like fish. Dolphins and whales are animals that live in the water, but they breathe air, so they have to come up to the surface. Dolphins also have what's called a melon. On the front of their heads, they have this big forehead called a melon, which is made out of fat, and they use that to do echolocation. Remember, echolocation is when an animal sends out sounds, those sounds echo or bounce back, and through that special melon, they can detect the distance that there is from them to other things in their surroundings. Dolphins, depending on the species, have somewhere between 80 and 100 teeth. They have an elongated jaw, really long, that helps them to sense things that are in the water around them. So between the melon and the elongated jaw, they get a good sense of what's going on in their environment. Dolphins live in groups that are called pods, like whales. They also call their groups pods. Typically, dolphins will be found in pods of 12 to 16. But they can be found in pods of up to 1,000 dolphins. That would be really exciting to see. They work together and live together to find food and help catch the food together, typically by surrounding and swimming around what they're going to eat. And it kind of makes a frenzy, and then they all attack. But they also live together for companionship because they're very playful and fun creatures. There are a lot of interesting facts about dolphins. This was so cool. I never knew this. But dolphins do actually sleep, although they don't appear to be sleeping like we do when we close both of our eyes. And the reason that is because dolphins only rest 1/2 of their brain at a time. They leave the other half of their brain active and awake to be alert for dangers and also to remind their body to go to the surface to breathe from the blowhole. So they'll sleep on 1/2 of their brain, and then they'll do the other half. That's pretty neat. They also are very compassionate creatures. They take care of other dolphins when they're sick or injured. There was a story of a dolphin who was helping another dolphin who was injured and couldn't reach the surface to continue surfacing to breathe. Dolphins have also been known to save humans from shark attacks. There's been many reported incidences of where dolphins have saved humans from being eaten by sharks. They're very smart animals, and scientists say that they have been able to teach dolphins up to 90 different words using sign language. So really cool animals that we're going to learn about today. Now, in your packet, you have 3 different types of dolphins that you can study today on your own. There's the bottlenose dolphin that we're going to talk about together in just a minute. This is the most common dolphin. When I say dolphin, this is probably the one that you think of, often featured in films, videos, and in acrobatic shows, maybe at an aquarium. There's the spinner dolphin down here at the bottom. And then on the back, there's the Indo-Pacific humpback dolphin. All right, so you have a few different choices. Well, we're going to talk a little bit about the bottlenose dolphin. And I really love the bottlenose dolphin because, as some of you know, I had the opportunity a few years ago to swim in the Caribbean Sea with a bottlenose dolphin. And so I'm going to show you a couple pictures of my family on that day. We were visiting a small island north of Venezuela in the Caribbean Sea, and we had the opportunity to get some kisses from bottlenose dolphins. So here's Titus getting his kiss. And here's Jace getting his kiss. And I had a special opportunity to shake hands with a bottlenose dolphin, as well as swim with 2 bottlenose dolphins. And actually, they're doing the swimming. I was just holding on to their dorsal fins and they pulled me through the water. It was pretty awesome. Well, bottlenose dolphins, as you could tell from the pictures, have gray skin, and then they have a lighter skin on the sides and on their stomachs. They eat fish, squid, and crustaceans. And even though they have all those teeth, remember 80 to 100 teeth, they actually swallow their prey whole and often toss it way up in the air and gulp it down in one bite. Have you ever taken like a piece of popcorn and tossed it up and tried to catch it? Well, dolphins are known to do that with their prey too. They live in the tropical temperate waters, that means warm water, of the Atlantic, Pacific, and Indian Oceans. Well, I know we're going to have so much fun learning about dolphins today. Today, we'll be completing our creature feature page. You can do that on the bottlenose dolphin, or you can pick one of the other 2 that's in your packet as you complete that for me today. Then on the back of our sheet today, we have a Bible verse, and this is one of my absolute favorite. This comes from Ephesians 6:10, and it says, "Finally, be strong in the Lord and in the strength of his might." Now, who remembers what happens in Ephesians 6:11? We know a song about that, don't we, boys and girls? It says, "Put on the full armor of God so that you may be able to stand firm against the schemes of the devil." What are schemes? Tricks. That's right. And so God gave us armor to help us stand firm when the devil comes and tries to trip us up and make us sin. He gave us the helmet of salvation, the breastplate of righteousness, the belt of truth, and the shoes of peace, the shield of faith, and the sword of the Spirit, which is the Word of God. Tomorrow, we're actually going to sing that song together as we work on the different pieces of armor. But today, I want you to write out the verse that comes right before that in Ephesians 6:10. "Be strong in the Lord and in the strength of his might." So write that for me today in your very best handwriting. Then we're going to take one word from our verse and we're going to take it down here to the bottom. And it's the word might. Now, we didn't get to study this year while we were together, but if you look at that word might, it only has one vowel in it. So how is that I saying his name? Well, it has the letters GH with it. And if you look for letters GH, they will help you, friend. They're silent in the middle and go f at the end. Remember, the letters GH can help vowels say different things. So in this particular word, the GH is making the I say his name. Might, the might of the Lord. So what you're going to do is write the word might on the 2 lines below. But if you add an IGH in each of these boxes, you're going to come up with 3 other mystery words. They all rhyme with might. So see if you can figure those out. And I'll see you tomorrow to sing the song as we learn the pieces of God's armor. Remember, boys and girls, there's no math page today. Have so much fun studying about dolphins, and I'll see you next time.